Grandfather.
4 generations, the grandkids.
My sister, my father.
My grandfather.
My father, my brother.
My parents, my dad.
My granddad.
My dad family, my grandfather, my mom. I'm a 3rd generation owner. My grandfather started Hotard bus line back in the 1930s. I got involved. Always loved being around the buses growing up as a kid. Used to play behind the wheel of the bus, feel like I was driving, and spent a lot of time around the buses growing up.
We have 4 generations now that on any given day are working at our facilities. The grandkids, they are all cleaning buses, scrubbing buses, cutting lawn, fixing seats, you name it. They're old enough, and what our company actually, I feel, gives our youth coming up is a chance to learn how to work. About 2 weeks ago, I took 2 of the grandsons up to a facility we're opening, and we worked like heck all day. We cleaned the yard, we cleaned the building, we took out carpet, we did everything. As we left there, I think one of the most profound statements I've heard in years is they both looked back and they said, you know, as we're driving out, they said, that was really good today. We really got something accomplished. That feels good. I said, that's teaching them how to work for the future.
My sister Pam and I were the only kids in Seminole High School that had to be up at 5 a.m. on the weekends to clean buses. We weren't very happy about it, as I recall, but my father said that it built character, so we must be pretty full of it at this point. But
My grandfather found the company. It was called Interurban Coaches, and he found that in 1940. In 1941, he bought it and named it Transbridge Lines, and that's where our company came from.
My father is 94 years old. He's into work every day in some fashion or another, and we kid a lot of times. We'll say he's coming in to see if my brother and myself are actually working.
1960, my parents started the business. My dad started taking workers to Alameda Naval Air Base, and after that he got a full bus load and went into 2 buses, so we've probably had 500 buses. And my mother changed the name from Smith's Charter Bus Service to Royal Coach Tours in 1977.
My granddad, he started with pushing a wheelbarrow, moving luggage carts up the Cushing Academy from the railroad station back in 1920, 30, yeah. And then got a pickup truck, got a limousine, 29 passenger bus.
My dad his family were dairy farmers, and my grandfather ran a dairy farm in Berlin, Connecticut, and my dad and his brother started running school buses, and they got in the school bus business. As a matter of fact, it's kind of how my dad met my mom. She was a school teacher at Plainville High School, and he was the bus driver, and they met, and actually one of their first dates was she was the chaperone on the boys basketball team, and he was the bus driver. So if it wasn't for the bus business, I probably wouldn't be here.
You know, grandfather started the company back in 1928. He bought a used 7 passenger stretch station wagon and began running back and forth, and as people saw that he was running back and forth, they started asking him for a ride. Soon he became known as kind of the way to get back and forth between Norfolk and Sioux City, and one thing led to another, and before long he added another route. He started to go different directions with different vehicles, and that's kind of how the company got started.
I've been just a very, very fortunate person, and you feel the bigger you get, the more you know you're just a little cog in this big wheel. And the day that we don't think that way is the day we probably should get out of it.